You've joined us live on Moneycontrol. I'm Manisha Gupta, and I'm talking about the food prices right now, which refuse to ease off or settle down. The month of June already saw the food inflation rising on the higher side, and July clearly seems to be building up on that. And there are various cues apart from weather as well. So, for the Indian markets, it clearly has been the weather where we have seen incessant rains across the country. It even is a yellow and an orange and a red alert in various cities and states in India today. Mumbai itself seems to be looking at a lot of rain right now. But in the international market, it really is about the Russia-Ukraine grain deal, which has fallen apart after successfully moving on for 1 year. Remember, the grain deal was brokered in July 2022, and nearly 33 million tons of food grains have been passed within the deal in this period. But right now, Russia says that any ship movement that it sees in the Black Sea will be a potential military target. We also do understand via reports that apart from infrastructure and machinery and material, nearly 60,000 tons of food grains have been damaged because of the latest Russian attack on the Ukrainian port there. So there are concerns which seem to be building up in the international markets. And just as the inflation had started to ease off in various countries in US and Europe and UK, we are looking at the food inflation concerns building up yet again. Remember, it's going to be quite important for the US to ensure that much of these concerns are done with by the time it's November 2024, because that is when it is the US presidential elections. So ahead of that, there could be a lot of measures that you could be seeing from various global central banks and governments as well coming in. At this point in time, because of the Russia statement, we have seen a knee-jerk reaction come in for various food grains. Wheat prices, for one, gained up by 8% in the overnight markets. For this week itself, we've seen wheat prices gain up by more than 15%. Corn is up 12%. Rapeseed prices have jumped up by 9%. And other commodities like cotton, cocoa, rice, canola, everything is up between 2 to 5% on a week-on-week basis. And Russia-Ukraine is one factor. The other really is about the dry weather that we are witnessing in US, the heat wave that Europe is going through. The expectations are that the crop yields could be impacted because of this weather as well. Remember, it's an El Nino year and it will come with its own set of issues and concerns. And that really seems to be impacting the standing crop, the sowing opportunities going forward. And many of these crop patterns could actually be trading on the positive side. It's not just about Russia as well. What's happening with China, Taiwan are some of the concerns that could actually find its way into the agriculture commodities. So many of these soft commodities seem to be doing quite well. And with the raw material prices rising, I mean, it's anybody's guess that the food prices, processed food prices, also could be on its way higher. We already have seen that example with tomato, where we did see tomato absolutely being ticked off from the menu, from restaurants, from McDonald's, from various bigger chains as well. And if the food prices continue to rise the way are, then the global markets clearly are looking at further inflation going into. So it clearly is an upside when you look at many of these food prices. Street will continue to watch out on what the statements do come in from China in sense of stimulus measures, and US from its jobless claim data. And then it's the US Fed meeting on 26th of July, that is in the next week. So ahead of that, it is going to be a choppy market, but nobody clearly is selling it short right now.